Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's I Am That. And today we will be looking at chapter 35, another great title. Greatest Guru is your inner self. The greatest guru is your inner self. And just now when I said that, I remembered years ago somebody asking me about, do you need a guru? And it just came out of me, awareness doesn't need a guru. Awareness is the guru, I suppose. But awareness itself does not need a guru. What would you be able to, why would awareness need a guru? What can you tell awareness to do? Awareness can only be what it is, aware. Awareness is aware. It's already being what it is. It's being what it cannot not be. So what would a guru tell awareness? Be more aware? It's already 100% completely aware. I think we're going to hear something of that actually. Let's find out, because actually I haven't read this chapter yet in a while. So the questioner says, on all sides, I hear that freedom from desires and inclinations is the first condition of self-realization. But I find the condition impossible of fulfillment. Ignorance of oneself causes desires, and desires perpetuate ignorance, a truly vicious circle. Nisargadatta Maharaj says, there are no conditions to fulfill. Gosh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. The mind will always tell you, you must do this, and then you have to do this, and then you do that. It always has a checklist of 10, 20, 30, 100 things that it thinks you need to do. It tells you that you have to do. But Nisargadatta says it right here, there are no conditions to fulfill. And why would there be? Because everything is always and already the Parabrahman. There are no conditions to fulfill. There is nothing to be done. There is nothing to be done. There is nothing to be given up. Just look. Just look. And remember, whatever you perceive is not you, is not yours. This remote control here is not me, and it's not mine. Even these thoughts that are appearing or not appearing are not me. They're not mine. It is there in the field of consciousness. It is there present in the field of consciousness as an appearance. But you are not the field of consciousness, and you are not its contents either, nor even the knower of the field. You are not even the knower of the field of consciousness. That's still a duality. I know the field of consciousness. It is your idea that you have to do things that entangle you in the results of your efforts. Just an idea that we believe. This is why investigation of belief is so essential and crucial. The motive, the desire, the failure to achieve, the sense of frustration, all this holds you back. Simply look at whatever happens and know that you are beyond it, or know that you are prior to it. This awareness is always prior to whatever appears or disappears in the field of consciousness. Does it mean I should abstain from doing anything? You cannot. This is one of the great misunderstandings. It's not that you, okay, let me read Nisargadatta. He says, you cannot. What goes on must go on. If you stop suddenly, you will crash. Now, I don't think you can ever say 100% this is the way it is. No, of course not. Words will always fall short. But when I read this, I think of somebody saying, oh, okay, I'm not going to do anything. So I have a full-time job, I have a family and kids, but all of a sudden, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop living that life. Of course, everything would crash. There would be so many repercussions and negative consequences. if you took that action. The stopping isn't external. The stopping is here. What is stopping? It's this identification. The formless identifies with the form. The formless identifies with the form of thoughts and concepts and imagination. This is what stops. This identification snaps, Nisargadatta says. Like a piece of fruit, it ripens and it falls from the tree, never to return. That is the end of suffering, the end of your world, the end of you. But life continues. Life continues. Why should it stop? It's just a movement of consciousness, just a play, divine Leela, an expression. So life will continue. What will stop is the belief that you are this small, imagined, conceptual self. You will stop identifying with the mind, identifying with the ego and as the ego. You will see clearly that you are not a person. Is it a matter of the known and the knower becoming one? Both. Both are ideas in the mind and words that express them. There is no self in them. Oh, good. There is no self in words. There is no self in words. There is no self in concepts. We try to find a self in concept. We try to find ourselves in thought, but there is no self there. This is the emptiness. It's all emptiness. It's empty of content, empty of self. The self is neither between nor beyond. To look for it on the mental level is futile. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. You'll never find yourself. You'll find a conceptual self, but you won't find the true self. So stop searching. Stop searching. Stop searching. This is the stop. Stop searching. Stop struggling and see it is here and now. It is here and now. It is that I am you know so well. Why do you know the I am so well? Because it has always been with you. It is you. Imagine, think, remember yourself as a child. There's always been this awareness, always been this beingness. For as far back as you can remember, there was this sense of aliveness, sense of I am. I am. I am in this world. I am in this body. I am this body. I exist and I am aware. I'm aware of everything happening inside the body, and I'm aware of everything that's happening outside of the body. All you need to do is to cease taking yourself to be within the field of consciousness. That's all you have to do. Unless you have already considered these matters carefully, listening to me once will not do, probably. Forget your past experiences and achievements. Stand naked, exposed to the winds and rains of life, and you will have a chance. Forget your past experiences, even your spiritual experiences, maybe especially your spiritual experiences. Forget about them. They were nice. They served their purpose. They served their purpose. They showed you something in the past about what you were and about what you weren't. But let them go. Don't hold on to them. You will just try to recreate them in the present moment, and that will limit you. You can't go beyond if you're holding on to the past. Well, I had this experience 10 years ago, and I'm holding on to it, and I'm trying to recreate it. Why? Why? There is a new experience and a new realization and something new and fresh to be seen right here and now. Reality can only ever be here and now in the present moment. It can't be in the past or the future, because past and future only exist as a concept, as a memory or a fantasy in the conceptual mind. But reality itself, this awareness which is peering out of your eyes, it's here and now. It can only ever be here and now. Stand naked. Stand raw. Don't identify with anything. No concepts at all. Nisargadatta says, I have come to blast your concepts. Stand naked, without concepts, exposed to the winds and rains of life, and you will have a chance. Reality, he has said before, is just waiting to enter you, in a sense, to come alive, to wake up. Has devotion, bhakti, any place in your teaching? When you are not well, you go to a physician who tells you what is wrong and what is the remedy. If you have confidence in him, it makes things simple. You take the medicine, you follow the diet restrictions, and you get well. But if you do not trust him, you may still take a chance, or you may study medicine yourself. In all cases, it is your desire for recovery that moves you, not the physician. It is your desire for liberation, your desire for truth that moves you. The teacher can't do it for you. The physician can't do it for you. It has to be your own deep, deep desire, intention to discover. Without trust, there is no peace. Every relationship needs trust, even the relationship we have to the process of life. We need to trust the unfoldment of life. If there is no trust, there is no peace. Somebody or other you always trust. It may be your mother or your wife. Of all the people, the knower of the self, the liberated man, is the most trustworthy. But merely to trust is not enough. You must also desire. Without desire for freedom, of what use is the confidence that you can acquire freedom? Desire and confidence must go together. Desire and confidence and trust must go together. The stronger your desire, the easier comes the help. The greatest guru is helpless as long as the disciple is not eager to learn. Eagerness and earnestness are all important. You must be eager and earnest. Eager and earnest. You must have that desire for liberation and truth more than the next breath. Confidence will come with experience. Just as a child learning to walk gains more and more confidence. Be devoted to your goal, and devotion to him who can guide you will follow. If your desire and confidence are strong, they will operate and take you to your goal, for you will not cause delay by hesitation and compromise. The greatest guru is your inner self. The greatest guru is your inner self. Truly, he is the supreme teacher. Not this guru in the mind, not the conceptual guru, the true guru who lives in your heart as your heart. He is the supreme teacher. He alone can take you to your goal, and he alone meets you at the end of the road. He is the way and the goal, so he is always with you. Confide in him. Confide in the inner guru, and you need no outer guru. But again, you must have the strong desire to find him, and do nothing that will create obstacles and delays. Do nothing that will create obstacles and delays. And do not waste energy and time on regrets. The past, you can't do anything about the past. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Know that you did the best that you could at that level of consciousness that you were at, and let it go. Forgive yourself and move on. Don't waste the energy and the life. Learn from your mistakes and do not repeat them. Jesus used to say, go and sin no more. Learn from this experience and learn from others' experiences and make mistakes no more. Okay. The greatest guru is your inner self. Truly, he is the supreme teacher. He alone can take you to your goal, and he alone meets you at the end of the road. Confide in him, trust in him. Awareness, always present. Beingness, always present. Remain with being and awareness. I am, I exist, I am aware. I am the Parabrahman. I am the absolute supreme reality. This is what Nisargadatta's guru told him. You are not what you think you are. You are not this imagined, conceptual, thought-created self. You are the absolute supreme reality. Relax. Leave the mind. It can't tell you the truth. Sink in the heart. Find the inner guru. Follow your heart. Follow your inner wisdom and intelligence and love. And it will be every step of the way. And when you reach the end, of course it will be with you because it will have been with you the entire process. And then it will just blossom like a flower. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj. Thank you, everybody. See you again for another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's I Am That. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all beings be free of suffering. May all beings be at peace. May all beings wake up to their own inner guru, which resides in their heart, as beingness and love, beingness and awareness. Peace, peace, peace.